Hi everybody. I am Vicki Wenzel and I am going to get you started on your syllabus. This is a syllabus movie, so we don't have to worry about it and we can get some things done over the class time. So if you haven't had your syllabus yet, please go print it up, look at it, pull it up on the computer, put me on hold, do whatever you have to for us to get to the syllabus, and we're going to run over things, okay? And I need some glasses just because. Okay, so this is the syllabus for 3050 nursing issues that you'll all be taking this in the second 8 weeks of spring of 2019. So if you could open that up to page 1, the first thing you'll see on there is my name and both of my office number and my cell phone number plus my email address. If you need to get a hold of me, email me first, or if it's a Monday through Friday thing, call me on my office phone. I'll be here. And if it's after hours or on the weekend, please use my cell phone. Okay. I am in Burt Hall, room 216, if you want to pop up and see me. This is a totally online course. You do not have to be here to go to take a class or meet with your class. It'll totally be online, okay? Let's see, email communications is the next thing, and I will get back to you within 48 hours of your email, hopefully sooner, hopefully that same day. This is a 3-credit course, which is 45 contact hours. The only thing it looks like you had to have a prerequisite for was the Archway Seminar and admission to the nursing program. So the course description, it introduces professional nursing concepts, competencies, and issues in the context of the history of the nursing scope of practice within the collaborative environment of the United States healthcare system. So this is a really fun class. It's got work in it, but it's really can be fun. I'm going to let you read through the program learning outcomes and the course objectives and to see how that goes. And there are more on page 2, so make sure and read through all of those. Okay. Your required materials, first of all, I want you to have this book. It is your APA 6th edition manual. You'll have to have this to do APA. Okay. Also, Finkelman and Kenner is the book we're using now, and it is a 4th edition, so please have this book with you. And keep this book because we use it in a lot of other classes. Okay. And then Nursing Central is a web-based learning application that you can get if you want. You maybe already have it. And also Reference Point software that will help you with your APA, so that would be good too. And there is a website where you can go in and get the reference point. It will do your APA for you, so please get that. It's very good. It works well. There are some supplemental materials and websites that you'll be referring to as we go through the course. Your computer requirements are right here, okay? The one thing, if you are a Mac user, please, please, please do not save your pages in Mac. Do not save your work in Pages because I can't open them on a regular PC, okay? And so then I don't accept them. Let's see. You can use Chrome or Firefox are good browsers. They work really well with Canvas. And there are some websites there for you to go download them if you don't have them on your computer yet. Okay, and there's a little note down here that says I use PC to grade your papers, so please do not save your documents in Pages format. There's also a free version of Word 2016 that you can download from the hospital. Sorry, I have been in the hospital before. That you can download from the internet, from the Wesleyan website, so you can use that in Word, and that's what I want you to send all your papers in as a Word document. If you need some technical assistance with your computer or Canvas, the CSIT, which is Computer Services and Instructional Technology, can talk you through a lot of things. You can ask them. Also, if Canvas is giving you trouble, they have a really good chat line that works, and I use it all the time. There is Nebraska Wesleyan's commitment to students with disabilities. Please read that. It's about accommodations if you need them for taking exams and things. Statement of academic integrity. Please do not cheat. Do not plagiarize. Do not do any of that stuff you should do. This is a one-person class. That means you have to do all of your work alone unless I tell you differently. So your exams should be done alone, your paper should be done alone, everything should be done alone, and don't just copy and paste things off with the computer, because I don't accept that either, okay? Title IX at Wesleyan talks about being harassed or abused or whatever, so please let somebody know if you feel that you are doing that, and there are a lot of numbers in this, in our syllabus for you to know, so you can look those over there like on page 5. Okay. Page 6, student assignments. You have to submit an electronic copy as a Word document. Electronic copies of presentations may be requested by faculty members. Electronic versions of papers and presentations will be stored for up to 3 years and then destroyed. Students' work going to be reviewed by the nursing program accreditation visitors. So we're accredited by CCNE. It's kind of like being accredited by the Joint Commission for Hospitals, only for the university at CCNE. You submit all your work into Canvas. Please do not send me an email of your work because I won't accept that either. Things get kind of lost in my email if I'm not right on top of things. Okay. Electronic communication. Students are expected to have access to a computer and check their Nebraska Wesleyan email on a regular basis. The university cannot add your home email into our university email system, so you have to use Nebraska Wesleyan's. That's how I get a hold of you. I expect you to look at that 2 or 3 or 4 up to 7 times a week. I would like to see you look at it daily. That's the only way I have to communicate. And anytime I put an announcement in the in your Canvas course, it comes to you through email also as an announcement. So please look at that. If you do not have a home computer, you can access at Nebraska Wesleyan. So anything, you can't give me the excuse that your paper's late because your computer broke or it's in the shop or your kid has it or your brother took it or whatever. We have lots of computers here at Wesleyan and you can use any one of them that you want to. Students will be required to access Canvas, announcements, general information, course documents, assignments will be posted here, and students are responsible for this information. Sorry, my little swivel thing keeps swiveling it around. Okay, let's see. Utilize the library has lots of databases that you can find, and that's really a good thing. They have all the information you need, so please use the databases. Attendance requirements. This is the online class. It is not face-to-face, but there are discussions 6 weeks out of the 8, and I do expect you to be in there working on your discussions during the week, and I will tell you a little bit more about that as we go. This course requires a lot of reading and contributing to discussions through the Canvas discussion board. Okay. Written assignments. We are now on page 7. All written assignments are to be typed, double-spaced, and proofread prior to submission. So you can use words proofreading if you want to, but it doesn't, if you spell a word right but it's wrong, like if you look at there and there, like we're going to their house, T-H-E-I-R, or it is there for the taking, T-H-E-R-E. Google doesn't know the difference between those. Word doesn't know the difference between those two, so you have to read through what you've written and make sure you caught all your errors. Okay? There are specific guidelines for each written assignment. They follow strict APA. That means New Times Roman, a font of 12, references, citations, everything. Okay? No paper copies will be accepted. Exams. The students will complete exams via Canvas over the assigned content. Exams may consist of multiple choice, multiple answer, essay, matching, alternate type questions, or true-false questions. Exams are timed according to the number of questions that they have in there. The exams will, on the week that you have them, the exams will open up on a Wednesday and you'll have till Sunday to get done with them. Late work, assignments turned in after the due date will receive a deduction of 5% per day. Assignment components. So interactive activities on discussion board is worth 30% of your total grade. There will be 6 of them, and I want you in there and just doing the discussion each week. Review each activity for the week. Remember to cite your sources. So you can't have a reference list if you have no citations in your discussion. and you can't have a citation in your discussion if you don't have a reference list. The two of those things go together. Citation, reference, reference, citation. You got to have both. Okay? Use APA format for citation and references. Post all interactive activities on the discussion board in Canvas. It is expected that students actively participate in the discussion forums. Each student is expected to read all weekly discussion posts. All assignments provide students with an opportunity to engage in various types of learning opportunities, self-expression, and professional development through scholarly writing. And there is an online discussion rubric that is in your syllabus. It is also on Canvas for you in the Start Here module. Let's see, in grading standard expected for class. So, on your discussions, you'll be asked a question, and your initial post, the one that you're going to write yourself that you want the rest of the student class to know, is going to be due on Wednesday of the week we're doing them in by 23:59. Okay? The discussion actually takes the place of being in class, so remember that you're trying to get your point across. You're teaching each other, so you want to make sure your discussion post answers the questions in a way that everybody understands it, and you've got some good references for that. Okay? Your response post, you have to respond to 2 of your classmates each week that we have a discussion, and those are due by Sunday before midnight. You have to use scholarly sources to do your discussion, so don't use blogs, don't use whatever. Use nice scholarly resources that the library has. They're journals, okay? Scholarly publications is one in which the content is written by experts in a particular field. Your sources should not be more than 5 years old. Exams are 50% of your grade. There are 4 exams, which will equal 50% of your grade. There will be no comprehensive final. Students will complete exams via Canvas over the assigned content. Exams may consist of multiple choice, multiple answer, essay, matching, alternate type questions, or true false. Exams are timed according to the number of questions. So you have to know some of the work because they're timed, like you may have 15 questions and get 30 minutes to finish the exam. So you have time to look some of the questions up, answers, but you won't have time to look them all up. Okay? You also will have a career assignment, which is worth 15% of your grade, and that opens up at the same time the whole Canvas class opens up, so you can be working on that as we go through the next 8 weeks. Submit the following assignment parts in one document. Document in Canvas assignments. The one document must contain the following: a help wanted ad, a cover letter, and a resume. You are to look for the ideal job you want and apply your cover letter and your resume to that ideal job. And when you find that ideal job, I want a copy of it. I want you to submit it with everything else you've got here. Okay, so the help wanted ad. Go out and look for a job that you would like to apply for. Pretend to apply for the job using your cover letter and your resume. Attach your help wanted ad to the job you're applying for your assignment. Okay? The cover letter, construct a cover letter that introduces you to the reader of your resume. You may search the web for examples or templates. When you find a template, you may look at it, but do not copy and paste what is written in the template. This should be about you. Keep in mind, cover letters and or resume examples on the internet may not be considered acceptable for professional positions. For your resume, develop a resume designed to get you hired for your ideal nursing job. Microsoft Word has a lot of resumes in there. You just have to go under New and look for a template. You can also find some under Monster.com. It has examples that you may want to view so you know what to put in a resume. If you use a template, make sure it adds your own information into the template. Don't just copy and paste. So if you're a CNA or if you're an RN, don't go look up a job description on the internet of what an RN does and copy and paste it. I want to know what you're doing as an RN or as a CNA. Lastly, you should include dates in your resume. If you have additional questions regarding internet-based templates or examples, please contact me. Okay? There will be no SAS rubric at the end of this, and some of you will know what that is, but it's like a student self-assessment. So we won't have one in this course. We will have an NPCE, and it is worth 5% of your grade. It's a nursing program course evaluation, so this is where you're evaluating the course. It will be available as a survey on a Canvas under assignments. The NPCE survey focuses on evaluation of the course. the IDEA, faculty evaluation, you will get an email towards the end of the course asking you to fill out this faculty evaluation. Please fill that out, okay, because that's very important for all of us. In the next group, you'll find student assessment and grades. So we already talked about your exams. There will be 4 of them. They are worth 50% of your overall grade in this class. The interactive activities or online discussions, there are 6 of them, and they are worth 30% of your grade. And then your career assignment is 15, and your NPCE is 5. So there is your grading scale. You need to have a C to pass this course in the nursing program. Okay, traditional BSN students, these are the students that have started and are going from being like a nurse's aide to getting their BSN. It's not like the RN to BSN. It's a person that's going through all 4 years of college. That you must have an exam average of 73% or higher to successfully pass courses specific to the traditional program. When 73% or higher average is not attained, the grade entered for the course will be the exam average score. Rounding is not allowed. Okay. Page 9. Wish this thing would hold still for you. Online format communication. If you're unable to log onto your course, if you have any questions, please contact either me or a CSIT. They can help you. Here it says faculty will respond to emails or phone messages within 48 hours on Monday through Friday. If it's from the weekend or if it has a holiday in there, it may take just a little bit longer. Discussion postings. Instructors will not respond to each individual post, but will read every post and offer constructive responses as appropriate. You are to check your NWU email account and the announcement forum daily to ensure that we are not missing pertinent information. Please read postings before contacting faculty with questions. You may find the answer you need within other student postings. There are some etiquette guidelines in here I would like you to read. You need to be respectful in your posts and comments to others and about others. Make sure your postings meet the required discussion thread evaluation rubric. Postings should be professional and scholarly. Stay on topic. Humor is often misinterpreted online, so it is best to keep humor to a minimum. Avoid sarcasm. Avoid the use of texting abbreviations. Please do not use all capitals in discussion, as this is considered yelling online. The exception to this would be abbreviations such as RN or USA. So getting started, now is a good time to carefully read and review the syllabus and the course schedule on Canvas. You should also explore the content in week 1 of the course. You have any let's see if you have any questions or technical problems, please contact CSIT helpline or the Canvas helpline. Ask your faculty. There is a nurses lounge on the discussion board, and you can post anything on there that you have questions about the course that may help everybody else have the same, if they have the same question, and I can answer it in one place. If you have questions of a personal nature, please contact me, and we will go from there, and it'll just be kind of private if it's personal. Tips for student success. You have to be a self-directed learner. This is an online course. Plan to spend several hours studying each chapter. Come to the online class and participate. Create a good study place for yourself at home. A place where you can have your books and maybe your drink and your computer all in one spot so you don't have to get up and down. You don't have people coming in and interrupting what you're doing. Okay? Start a group or find a virtual study partner. That's always a good thing to do. Okay? So each week in this course begins on a Monday and ends on a Sunday. You have to complete the readings and the post and the discussion each week. Discussions will work best when you post early by Wednesday and then at least twice a week. Okay, so the next page on page 11 is your online discussion tool, and this is what I use to grade your discussions. Please look that over. And then we have your calendar. So this class starts on March 18th. It should have opened up for you on March 4th, I think. Okay, it tells you in here the F and the K stand for Finkelman and Kenner, which is this book. Okay. So for the first week, you're going to read chapters 1 and 2, and there are some interactive activities for you to do. So please get into Canvas, look at your modules. Don't just go by this. Look at your modules, and everything you need for each week is right there where the modules are. Okay. And then week 2, you will have your first exam. It will not open up till March 27th, and it will close on March 31st, okay? And then week 3, and then week 4, you'll have exam 2. In each of these weeks, you'll have a discussion, okay? In week 5, you will have no interactive activity. There's also an Easter break there, okay? So if you have not started your resume and your cover letter, this might be a great week to get it started in. And then in week 6, you'll have exam 3. And week 7 will be just a normal week with discussion board. And then week 8, there will not be an interactive activity, but you will have an exam. And this week is the last week of class, and so it's shorter. That week will open up on May 6th, and it will close on May 10th. That's a Monday through a Friday, so you guys have to be kind of prepared to get in there right away and start working on things. Your career assignment is due on April 30th, and your complete NPCE will be due on May 8th. Okay, so don't forget your career assignment is due April 30th. I should have put that in week 7, but I didn't, so please note that. And then after the calendar, you have all your weekly objectives. And that is it. So I hope you enjoy this class. It's really a very fun class. Please let me know if you have any issues or problems with it, and we'll go from there. And I think that's all I have to say. Let me know.